Did you already click it? Oh, dang it. Welcome to Scale Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching. Episode 180 of the live stream takeover. We've made it. So this should be the opposite one where we're both. I'm a big a-hole and you're just me. But you do sound like ass, by the way. I forgot to tell you the microphone is broken. All right. That's great. Fantastic. That's good. I love it. Check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how many miles you drove your tiny truck this weekend.
Yeah, I have sound now.
Hey, all right. There you are.
I am
back.
a
Show.
newbie. Welcome,
Yes,
everybody.
you are.
Welcome.
So,
welcome. Yes. There we go. Things are back. Things are here. I took a 12-minute nap before the stream, and it felt amazing. But maybe I could have used those minutes to prep my setup. So,
you messaged me at like 8:55 ish, with your Skype, and I was just like, "Give me a minute."
Yeah, I'm not ready to talk to you. I can't do.
I'm not ready.
I can't do this yet.
I don't want to do this.
I'm not mentally prepared to deal with you.
Yeah, I even missed last week. I meant to come and hang out for a little bit, but unfortunately, I did not get home in time for that.
Is Rebecca doing Zumba upstairs?
Oh, are you hearing that?
Slightly.
You know what that is? That's the neighbors directly behind me having a loud ass outside party. And I'm.
Are you getting cranky old man about it yet?
Getting a little cranky old man about it. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Don't like it. Don't like it. I actually, in fact, I went out there and just stood out there like this.
Behind the fence. I couldn't see, but you know.
It was a little dark, but if they were looking in that direction, they would have seen the silhouette of an angry man.
Of the arms crossed, the curmudgeon. Did you put on a cardigan when you went out there?
No, I took off my work cardigan.
Oh, okay.
I'm like Mr. Rogers. Matt, you sound like your voice is strained. Were you already yelling at them? No, I don't know what's going on. I think I was in the office today and I had to work all day, and I don't think that's it though. It's probably because I'm vaping.
That is quite the party that they have going on. There was a party in my neighborhood a couple of weeks back, and when Nicole was gone, and I was like, yeah, I think they're having a quinceañera down the street or something like that. She's like, oh, really? She's like, I didn't think they were that old. I'm like, well, or, you know, it's a birthday party. Like, she's like, they're not all quinceañeras. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, every single one is them turning 15,
yeah, like,
Josh.
Well, you know what I mean. It seems like a big one.
Quit having a party. What are you, 15 again?
You turned 15 last year.
Neighbors having a rave. I think that's what it is. Like they were out there and there was somebody twisting knobs.
Oh.
Actually, I could just wear it. Look.
Yeah, exactly. Now do I need to put my lights on to strobe? Thum, thum, thum.
Yes. We'll have our own rave.
Exactly.
Right here. Oh, yeah? Us two old guys, we could rave pretty hard, too.
Which...
it's 10:30. I'm pretty sleepy.
Fun story. So, I was editing the video for the Fordyce release on the Vanquish channel this weekend. I was at work doing it.
Yes.
And I put that together, and I don't know, do you ever find yourself in a mood when you're selecting audio?
Oh, yeah.
So, and
definitely.
I ran across some, I was like, you know what? I need to use that. Finish that edit up, whatever. And I had ran across some other ones that I was like, I want to use that for mine. Got home, downloaded them, put it in there, and I was putting it together. And I started editing. I was like, it was the next day. I'm like, I'm I'm not in this mood any longer. This is aggressive. I was like, I got to change this.
You know how I know that people know when I'm in that mood?
How?
When I get polarizing comments on the music.
Oh,
For example, TRX4M. Where is it?
Yep, we see it in all the ways.
That one. When I was doing that high lift TRX or high, what is it called?
High trail.
High trail.
High lift though. Throwback. Throwback.
Yeah. Throwback. On the high trail, when I was doing that video, some people are like, "Oh man, that track is amazing! What an amazing track that is! It's so perfect for this cut." And then other people are like, "Wow, that's terrible! What that music?"
I get the exact same thing, and it's just it was like straight dubstep that I was listening. I will listen to dubstep on occasion when I'm feeling saucy, but I had turned it on again to like while I was at it, I was just like, this is bad.
I'm terrible at this.
Need to change this now. So yeah. Anyway, that fun little fact about
commenting
editing.
on yeah, we invented raving, amateurs. It's true, we did. At least my generation did. I don't know about Josh's generation.
I went to a foam party or two in my day. I've woken up with a sore jaw before.
You think there might have been something in that water?
Music was so amazing.
And you listen to it again, you're like, ooh. Why am I cutting a YouTube to this? Yeah, welcome back, everybody. I still have Matt's cowboy song from his TRX4M video in my head. See? I loved her angel eyes was one of the lyrics in the song. Because I did it at sort of dusk and the headlights, angel eyes.
You thought everyone would appreciate how deep you were getting with it. You're like, oh, this is a masterpiece.
That music's terrible.
Insert YouTube comment here.
Usually I love your videos, but
this one in particular was trash.
Oh my gosh. Hey, so what did you get up to this weekend? Oh, Tomley's in here. G'day. No, wait. Hello.
Cheerio.
Yeah. Well, I think that's goodbye. But
is it really? I thought it was the same. That was like adios. No, is that? Oh, it's only goodbye as well, isn't it? Don't they have one that's the same?
I think you're thinking of aloha.
Whatever.
Maybe like a good old pip.
Pip.
Or maybe 2 pips.
Hello,
I'll give them 2 pips today. British RC royalty. I don't know if we'll call him royalty.
Yeah.
British RC jester.
This weekend? Oof. I
don't know about you. I was running around like an idiot.
Wasn't that 2 weeks ago?
No, I shot that on Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah. Yes. I did.
I couldn't remember because I shot mine a couple of weeks ago.
Well, not everyone has the luxury of walking outside and seeing a mountain.
I mean, for one, I drove 2 hours to that mountain. Thank you.
You could have also gone to the Fordyce Trail, but I heard that there was still too much snow.
There was too much snow when we were doing our original media. Now it would have been doable, but there's a lot of traffic on that. So
real trucks.
Real trucks. Right. And
gotcha. Imagine if I was there, because I said in my video I would love to actually run this actual trail for this challenge. Imagine if I was there, I'd be like, excuse me, I'm filming a very important video. Could you get could you move that out of the way?
Nerds.
Get that truck out of here. I'm busy. I'm shooting a YouTube video. I have a lot of followers.
Clint, he says, I need my scale GoPro back, and it very likely could be Clint's. And if it is Clint, it is on my desk at work.
That's so cool that you found that. RC Underdog, thank you very much. Just unboxed my new X1C, and it is calibrating as we speak. Also, what is the company name of the microphone you use on the trail videos? Congrats on your X1C.
Congrats.
Fantastic machine. I'm going to show you guys some stuff here for mail call.
Oh boy.
That will blow your minds. And then for the microphone, it's the Hollyland Lark M1.
The M1 or the C1?
And that thing, M1,
M1?
you get the two of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was the C1's the one for the phone.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely is Clint's.
Yes.
That
so
is
cool.
Hilarious. Yeah.
Tom Lee, Phil, did you happen to also be a DJ at some point in your life? I feel like you've had a lot of hats.
I think you're thinking of a different YouTuber. I think Tom Lee was a cardboard spinner.
Oh, right. I was trying to figure out.
Made a post in his community on his community page.
Yeah, I saw those pics.
He probably was a DJ too. It seemed like it.
Hard AF. Yeah. Hard. The hardest guy I've ever seen. He's a few hours. Somebody said go knock on Matt's studio door. He's a few hours flight away from me. I think. Not sure I'll make it to his door in time. You can leave now. Hop on a plane. Tell you what. Why don't you come meet me in Ireland when I'm there in September, October?
Yeah,
we'll do a little crawl on the Cliffs of Moher.
That's right there.
He was a DJ for a few years. Yes. We should do that. You know what? This is a good idea for a little challenge between the two of us, just on this. Other RC YouTuber trivia.
Ooh, that's a solid.
That's a good idea, right?
That is a solid idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do we have to stay within a genre, or is it in general?
Like general trivia?
No,
like potpourri?
Like general, like is it scale? Or is it like RC YouTubers in all of RC?
Yeah, yeah, let's limit it to current, alive, our genre-esque.
Okay. I feel like I can be in for this.
Okay. Excellent.
This sounds
good. I like that idea.
This sounds excellent.
I should write this down so I don't forget it.
Okay. I'm in.
Don't look over there.
There's
nothing to see over there.
I feel like I did get a couple of things for mail call. I need to retrieve them.
Should we do mail call?
I need to retrieve them. Do you have a
I can start
quick turn of phrase or an interesting quip you could?
None of my stories are quick.
I know.
Well, as many of you may have known, look at that background. That looks so good, all lit up like that. I kind of want to. I want to jazz this up back here. I feel like this box of emotion is a little stale. We should do something new. So, put some comments in the chat if you've got any ideas about what I should do. LEDs we're open. We can do that. New shelving units, perhaps. There's lots of choices. You could use a green screen. No, I don't want to do spotlight on the valve. I do need lights, Chris. You're right about that. West Desert Wheelers in here too. Excellent. Typical Matt, long story, never short. Exactly. I keep hearing bears. There's no bears. It's the rave music. It's the rave happening in the backyard. 3D panels, rave lights, a fat head of Josh. That's a good idea. 2 more valves,
Okay.
leather books, and rich mahogany. We're talking about possible backgrounds that I could do to change it up a little bit. And,
I know. Are
mood
you thinking
LEDs
about
on
it?
the back wall.
Have you thought about going dark?
Yeah, I am.
Thought about going dark.
Oh, here. Dark.
I feel like
How's that?
it could add depth if you darkened it behind you.
But then it's going to be too dark.
Never too dark.
How about... Okay, hang on. How's that?
Darker. No. Pure black wall.
How about now?
Now I feel like it's back. Now I feel like you're testifying or you're trying to conceal your identity. You see, the party just wouldn't stop. I asked them nicely. And
I said to them, please stop. I've got to sleep. All right,
just a
I'll let you
wallpaper
talk.
of his 3D scanned head. I never commented on that, but I did find it hilarious on your What's on the Bench, where you were nodding with your 3D scan. That was quite good. I liked that.
Thank you
and
very much.
Audibly laughed.
I'm glad you appreciate
Normally I
that.
just chuckle on the inside at your jokes, but that one.
That one made me guffaw. SBG logo with LEDs. Josh did not make his shelves. Those are from IKEA.
IKEA. They're the same ones that I saw in K-Pop's.
K-pop.
K-Pop did.
Yeah.
He's doing a series he's calling The Lab, where he's which he's a
3D printing words.
such a hell
He's
of a
creative
filmmaker.
guy, isn't he?
Like
makes everything that I do slightly less great. Makes everything you do look like a baby man.
oh my god, ridiculous. Like he did his latest one. He's got like a 1/43rd scale drift car or something like that, or something like that. Anyway, and it's just like it's ridiculously cinematic and produced for such a silly and, in my opinion, likely unfun vehicle. But that's just drift. That's just the drift me saying it now.
Hey.
But so freaking good. Ah, it's ridiculous. Who are we talking about? K-pop.
Yeah.
K-pop RC.
RC YouTuber trivia. Okay, I wrote it down.
Okay.
So I won't forget. Thomas Bialzik, thank you very much. If you guys don't know who Thomas Bialzik is, he's the guy responsible for making... Well, he hasn't made them yet, but he's the guy responsible for making the carbon fiber sugas that we're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. He suggested Spice Girls poster.
Ginger Spice.
Oh, yes, of course. It's the only one,
Team
man.
Red Bull.
Even if she married that idiot. Fix your freaking car.
That is the correct
Smug
response to
bastard.
that.
You smug bastard. You go right to hell, you. Hobby Room. Thank you very much. How lucky I am. I got a Pro today. Oh, very nice. Panicked, and I couldn't find one through normal avenues. Oh, yeah, and hi, guys. Normal avenues, so you found it off the back of a truck? Did it fall off the back of the truck Josh was driving to A-Main today?
Yeah, so I have not got a chance to like follow much of the YouTube comments or media from today because I was I was the one who was delivering the Fordyce to A-Main today. So I was driving the big truck. Just
Yeah.
Fam had to go.
I can only imagine.
Fam had to go with me today though. And
Yeah, to hold the to operate the pedals.
No,
Are you allowed to do the steering?
it's just to have two people. That's always good.
Sitting on Mike's lap.
But
I'm a big boy.
we forgot to bring an iPhone cable. And I will not listen to the radio. I'm not. So instead,
No, you're not programmed.
silence, except for our. I won't listen to the radio. I hate the radio.
So you basically pulled a
just.
Daryl and Michael on the way.
Does radio still
to drop
exist?
the
I
phone.
don't know, Art.
I think it
And
does.
I'm not going to go through.
I listen
the
to it when I
seek
need to know
function. Like,
about.
no, thank you.
No. Those days are gone.
So,
Wall. Tommy suggested a wall of Traxxas boxes in the background. Well, I have enough of them.
You could. You just staple them to the wall every time.
Yeah, these are wood panels.
So
lots of staples.
I don't remember why.
Hang on, I do have a poster. Let me go grab it. I'm going to get it right now. I'll be right back.
You take off your wireless headphones.
So fresh.
Does that they're wireless headphones? He could just walk away and come back. I don't understand the choices he makes sometimes. They're legit considering shutting down AM radio bands in the U.S. Oh, interesting. Anyway, while Matt goes and does that, my mail call this week is going to be a little sparse. I have been fairly preoccupied with the launch of the Fordyce. What a little bit frustrating to other YouTubers that when we do send these things out, we can't tell them when it's going to be released. It's just like, hey, we'll let you know when we know, because we don't release until they're available. So it was just a lot of like, not yet. Could be soon. Could be tomorrow. I'll let you know. But once we find,
are you talking about me bothering you all the time?
You were actually the peskiest one. Everyone else was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you some backstory, because they don't watch this show. But I spoke with one of the people who had a review up today. Or was it yesterday? It was last night. And they said, do you think it's going to come out? And I was like, yeah, I think it's tomorrow. And they were like, oh, good thing I went out today. So
I messaged everybody.
More communication.
I messaged everybody as soon as I knew. The moment.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm hanging my cool new Traxxas poster up.
Does she come with the car?
I really hope so. Hello.
You're going to lose your workshop space. You have to use up that other bedroom. TRD Adventures. Thank you, Tim. What's up, y'all? I may put those shelves on my list while I'm redoing my RC room. I may snag an RTR Phoenix tomorrow. It's been a rough work week. Yeah, I would suggest the Fordyce. I love this truck.
I would also suggest the Fordyce. And Tom Lee, if you'd like to pick up a Fordyce, they're available on AMain right now. There's a link in the description below. So you can go through amain.com, the Canadian version, or you can go through the regular AMain version, which is just in America. I know he's a big fan. I'm still waiting for mine in the post. Must have got lost.
Fordyce. It's. I'm glad that it's out. Mine is in here. It's been weeks of making sure that it was off to the side. We shot the photos for that, like for the box and all of those things, before we were in nationals. So,
yeah,
we've been
frame up an Asia poster. I'll macrame my own jean shorts at the same time.
Jean shorts. So yeah, it's that would have been May. I think we shot those photos. Fun times.
Yeah. That was a while ago. Yeah. I hope it's the poster of me I sent him. Jeremy, you didn't send me a poster of you. But if you did...
I don't know why my autofocus is doing that. My face hasn't changed.
Is it going zip, 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 zip? Yeah.
It did it once or twice.
A6500?
6400.
Oh, well, there you go. That's the problem.
It's the better version. It's updated.
It's weird, though, that they went backwards.
It's doing it again. I don't know what's going on there.
They being Greg from RC Driver. Yes, because it wasn't Hemi-Storm.
Fixing things, sorry.
I'll stick to my fake TRX4s. All right. Phil, you do you.
Oh, the fake ones killing me.
Yeah, not a fan. Kevin Nugent, thank you very much. Loving the format and style of the last few rig reviews. Awesome work. Yeah, I've talked about this a couple of times on the show. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. I'm trying to do it a little bit different because um, I think, and I'm not speaking out of turn here. Some people had great responses to their Sen uh, racing rally car
Yes.
videos. Others, not so much. And my theory is when you saturate the influencer market and there's like 15 reviews of the same vehicle on the same day, it's really hard to cut through that noise and have something unique.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I'm sort of feeling that too. Like I want to be creative and I want to have fun with what I'm doing because this isn't a job per se. This is supposed to be a hobby. So if I can have a little bit of fun, mix it up, do something different with my videos, yet still get the point across and share all the new features and everything and put it to a test in some way that is a little bit out of the box, I think I'm doing a good job.
Yeah. I think that. Oh, I know.
I guess we'll see how that goes in the long run.
Yeah. I think we have talked about it here as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those things like more than anything, it can just get repetitive. And if it were going to be a job, then sure, the way that everybody else does it and probably will continue to do it would be fine. But
Yeah.
like for me, it's like I don't know. I get a little bored watching them unless it's just I don't know.
It's hard to keep those engaging.
Yeah. So
I think that's the thing. So anything I can do to sort of cut through that noise and have a bit of fun at the same time, I think is going to be a good thing.
yep, agreed. So
Yeah, I was stoked. Dave 4130 said I was stoked to see Hemistorm with the Fordyce. Yeah, absolutely. That was nice to see him get
that's
one.
always interesting to see what Amy Storm does too. He's such a
Well, you know what?
talented individual.
The first video is always nice, but it's the second video that I like to watch
Yeah,
for because he always takes that thing and just does some out of this world paint job that blows everything else away.
Yep.
So creative, so
That's
unique.
that's exactly it. I had messaged Chris and been like, yeah, here's this, and also, you know, down the road,
Better do a
I'll
paint
get you some
job.
stuff. You can play around with this, pick out some stuff that you're looking for.
Ah,
So because
oh,
of
that's
course
nice.
he'll be on that path, which like you said, it's the second one that's always the big
Yes,
winner
yeah,
for all
it's
of
awesome.
us.
Phil, you know what? We should get Phil on this show at some
Well, I
point
guess
in
if
the
he's
future.
up
Do
at
a
this
little
time of
interview
day,
with him.
that's
Yeah, he's up right now, 6 hours ahead. So it's
yeah.
yikes, 3 o'clock in the
That's
morning.
what I'm saying. Like, it's pretty.
Yeah,
It's a pretty interesting time.
yeah. Top tip to push your video away from everyone else's release: don't put the product name in the title. Yeah, absolutely. Do what Mark Santamaria does and just blur out the photo as well. It seems to get people to watch. Um, But Phil, we'll get you on the show sometime. We'll do a little interview segment with you because it would be great to pick your brain on how you've found your journey. Oh, it's only 11 o'clock where you are. Are you in Canada right
Oh,
now?
that makes more sense.
That means he's probably in like. Are you in Newfoundland or New Brunswick? Maybe.
Any chance of a kit version of the Fordyce? Not at this time. Nope. No plans for that on this one.
Negative.
This one's just there was a lot of little things that were done for changes on the Fordyce and makes it a good choice for an RTR. It's kind of that just solid option all the way around. We made
Yes.
a handful of changes on there. The price is not much lower than the Phoenix straight axle RTR, but it does come with the bed sides, which are expensive. So that kind of like makes the
You know
price
that
look
story.
closer. But there is a substantial difference in the price based on everything if you're comparing apples to apples, things like that. So it is, and again, it's just such a bulletproof version of this truck.
Yeah, dude.
So
It's as we both were able to prove.
oh yeah, mine took some whacks, like some of those tumbles where I was just like, because you got to wonder,
Um,
hope Always got to hope
Yeah.
that the servos hold up, things like that, and everything did.
There were a few points. There were a few points where I was very, very nervous that it wasn't going to make it. Um, One thing I wanted to mention though is that it didn't get captured on film, but right near the end, I would say probably like 200 meters away from 19 kilometers, there was a bit of a scare.
Did you get close to that one ledge again?
Yes, but it's like imagine I'll draw it out for you here. Imagine the trail is like dotted line through here, and then there's a gorge here and here, and there is a rock. Terrible drawing because I did it in
RC
pencil.
used
But
for trivia. Yep.
there's
No.
there's the trail. Okay, God, that is really blown out.
Yep.
There. Okay. So there's the trail. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the gorge.
Uh-huh.
Both sides there, and then there's a rock that sort of is nestled between the gorge. I'm like, we're so close to the end. I'll just drive it one-handed over this very narrow rock. And it kind of went off to the left. I was like, "Ooh." And it tumbled. It did a little tumble and wedged itself on both sides of the gorge. And it's like a good 40, 50 feet down. And I was just like, oh, you stupid idiot. What are you... Oh. So then I didn't touch the remote and just gingerly picked it up. I got a lot of shit in my video too for Josh didn't turn his car. I was like, Josh also didn't run 12 miles just
You don't
now.
know that. You don't have any idea how long that was.
I guarantee you that was less than a mile overall. He's laughing because
I
it's
think that you have to look at this kind of like the coastline paradox, you know. Depends on your unit of measurement and things like that. It looks like a very long distance. And it is a very difficult trail.
looks like.
It is a
Absolutely. Don't deny that it was a difficult trail, but it was nowhere near the distance I traveled. Nowhere near. Matt was trying to turn his crawler into a rock bouncer the hard way.
Or the easy way. I'm not sure which way, but you know.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, good. Breaking out the... I should draw that again. You know what? I wish I had filmed it, but I was just so like, I can't... I'm too stressed now. I gotta just 0.3 miles. Josh's ankles couldn't handle 20 kilometers. I agree. There's no way. Perry G, thank you very much. Just got here. Oh, good. The other one is back. Yes, I am here.
So,
Josh is counting scale miles. It was so short of a trip, he didn't bother to complain about it. Nobody even knows how far a kilometer even is. It's true. Josh mentioned that in his video.
What the F is a
Do I
kilometer?
look pale? The heck is a kilometer?
Are you sick?
Am I sick?
I randomly have tomorrow off. Where's a good spot to park for catfish? Shoot me a message. I'll drop you the. Well, I can just put it in here. I'll give you the coordinates.
You got to coordinate. There, how's that?
Let's see.
That's better.
I'll drop you the coordinates. It'll give you the spot to go right to. Makes it a pretty easy little... It's a nice thing because you can basically park right at the little entrance. And...
Josh followed his truck behind in a golf cart, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
I proved my rock scurrying abilities in the video. There's the coordinates of the entrance to the Catfish Trail. Yes.
West Wheeler, hi Logan, how are you? I was laughing at Matt all loopy with his runner's high. Yeah, there were a few moments where I was definitely like, man, it's so beautiful out here.
I was too, as Nicole and I were sitting down, flying. I was flying the drone. You know, taking a nice little break, overlooking some amazing scenery. So,
Yeah. Oh, Richard or Tomley, sorry, Tomley said, I'll try and arrange a late shift when I'm back in the UK and join you on a live. Fly back next Thursday. Otherwise, it could have popped out while I'm here. Why don't you just make a quick jump over to Toronto?
yeah, it's an
You're
easy
in
one.
St. John's. It's only like an hour flight, two maybe.
The uh,
We'll hang out. I'll take you. I will take you for a 19-kilometer
yeah,
run.
quick one. Team Garage Hack RC Concepts back in the. He's been gone a bit. Chris has been very busy.
He's been gone a bit.
He's been very busy. It's glad to see him back. We were texting before this started, actually. Did Nicole do some driving? Not even a second. And I had to stop her because when I was in the one tough spot where it took all the tumbles, it tumbled towards the bottom, and she was like just going to kick it over. I was like, you can't. That's not the
Don't touch it.
No touching.
So what did you? I didn't finish your video. What did you do?
I got to the end.
No, but how did you? What'd you do to? What'd you do when it rolled over? Oh, he froze.
Forward.
What'd you do?
Forward, reverse.
Throttled out?
Yeah. Always. Just all over, and then up the hill. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Will the Phoenix interior work in the Fordyce?
No, the cab is different. The bed sides, the rear cage is the exact same. The interior, yeah, the Phoenix is an extra cab, and the proportions of the body, you know, the hood is shorter on the Phoenix, so it's a different one. How big of a battery did I use? I mean, for how far it was a really big one. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, right. Probably didn't even break 2,500 million.
It was a 4,300 kV Gen Z lithium high volt, the Adventure series. So, and I was able to do it on the one battery. So
that'll tell you definitely less than 19 kilometers.
I mean, it was uphill, so it was easier on it. Higher altitude as well, air spinning.
Running is fun unless you compare it to not running. Matt, what was your meal after that trek? Oh yeah, that's right. I got Chipotle.
I mean, that seems just like a meal, less of a celebratory. It's just a meal.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. When your body has just done what I didn't stay with me long.
Nicole and I got in and out on the way back down the hill from that little trek. We were very dusty and dirty. It was very good. So, Chipotle, yes. Let's do a little bit of mail call.
Mushrooms. Let's do it.
I have 3 things, so depending on how many you have, you go first.
I only have 2. Well, I got this cool poster.
Okay. First of all, I actually got these a while ago.
Yeah.
But
Tomley, let me know when you're going to be at the airport. Seriously, I'll come visit.
I got these a while ago at Axial Fest, actually, because they were, I don't know, they were selling them for like half price. The MIP speed tips. And for half price, you know, I can't turn down a deal. But I just found them in the bag that I left them in it after Axial Fest. I was like, oh yeah, look at that. Good for me.
It's good.
So, why not have another set of those? I still use the Traxxas ones in here, and they come in a nice little carrying pouch, but figure maybe I'll come up with a plan for how or where I want to use these. There, that's the first. Oh, it's the nice thing is they do have a standard set, so 1/16, 3/32, 5/64. 5/64 same as 2mm. But then they also have the regular 2, 2.5, and 3.0 ball end. And those are nice to have on occasion.
This is so boring.
And then they have 1.5 to 2.5. Ball end.
Scale Ultra, if you were inspired to run after watching me, Matt, come run a 5K. Shameless plug. Yeah, you definitely should. The Scale Ultras are super fun. And this inspired me. I think I'm going to build up that bomber kit that I have. And I think I'm going to try a whole marathon.
Interesting.
42 kilometers.
No.
Now this really takes me down a peg. Stabby Josh said, Matt, what you did is just one day at Axial Fest.
Whatever. This autofocus thing is driving me nuts.
Good.
I turned my f-stop up.
All right, so for mail call on my side, Vanquished Fordyce came out. It's pretty cool. Watch me run around the woods for a good 3.5 hours. It's a little beat up. It's seen better days.
What was it? Oh, your Fordyce. Good call.
Yeah, it's a little round on the bottom of the pumpkin now, as you can see. Definitely lost a little bit of its profile. All the shocks leaked.
Take it.
Josh. But yeah, great truck.
Mine is in here as
super
well.
bulletproof.
It's, of course, seen its beating, but I have big plans, big project plans, kind of like the hack build, but a little bit different. So face detection is on and it's tracking, and I can watch it track properly. I just don't understand what it's doing. It's never had this issue before.
You're also not centered anymore.
I might have bumped that when I was.
Yeah. Vanquish is using axial shocks? Oh, zing. No, I know you weren't trying to be mean, Stabby Josh. Badlands, though. You will hurt for a week after. I'm in pretty good shape. I went for a run yesterday, so feeling pretty good.
Perry G, thank you, sir. Tom Lee, TGH, Brazen Scale, West Desert Wheelers, and all-star cast tonight. We've got everybody in here. Do manual focus. I can't.
Everyone's here.
This is already annoying me.
At least they didn't leak during shipping like others do. Fair enough. Yeah, it did bounce off a lot of rocks.
It can happen.
So, wasn't there supposed to be a new Vanquish wheel out today?
That was the wheel that was on the Fordyce. That is the wheel.
Yeah, that's this one. These ones.
What's up?
It's a KMC.
Riot.
I was going to call it something else, but that's cool.
You would be wrong. You could. You would be wrong. Which, you know. Williams like...
were these out? Were these out last week? I wasn't here.
You were not here.
Did that come out? Was that out on Wednesday or Thursday?
I think it was Thursday. Yeah, pretty sure it was Thursday. So.
All right, well, here it is.
So, the trailer, yes, not new, but the high trail is new, and it does look so good.
It's pretty good.
And I wonder if they did
a nice job.
If they could just lift it a little bit more, and then put like portals on it, and then add like 1/9s, just make it a little bit bigger body, like a 10th scale.
Just scale it up to like 10th scale. Yeah. It's fine. It's but they did a really nice job on it. I like it a lot. It's a lot more stable than I thought it would be too. Because it's not, it's still pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, Williams Lake Scale Off-Road. Good evening, Josh. Had a great time at RC Palooza last weekend. First time comping, hooked now. RC Palooza, I believe that's in Washington? Oregon? Washington? In the mountains? I looked at going to that, but timing-wise, obviously, would not have worked out for me.
We got that thing in October we got to talk about, too.
Oh, I know. What's the hack build? Team Garage Hack, it's called the Hack-a-Lack. It was one. I did a video on it. It's right around Axial Fest during the time of your very busy departure. But I did a whole thing on it. It was a callback to an old original RC crawler build that was called the Hack-a-Lack.
There you go.
Hobby Room as well. Thank you. Congrats on an awesome release. I missed the last 2 weeks. Did you try Sans Caster on the toolbox? And I only run if I'm being chased. Fully agree with you. Glad to see you back. Yes, I went Sans Caster on the toolbox, changed everything, fixed all of my issues there. Oh. Yes. So.
Have a nice evening, Tom Lee. He's busy day tomorrow. He's going on a dildo adventure.
That means something.
Because there's a town in St. John's, Newfoundland called Dildo.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Of course, the British guy comes all the way to Canada
to go to.
Immediately goes to Dildo.
Hope everyone's doing great.
So we can.
God bless. Josh, thank you for providing us with all the new free files lately. No problem. Not a problem. Fun thing to do on occasion. Throw some of those out there. So.
Should I go next? I have more things.
Yes. I have two more things.
You're going to really like this.
Ooh, Portia. Pandora RC.
See.
It's a drift body. See, you suck me in and then you push me away again. I was like,
it's really good though. It's really nice.
Is it finished?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, man, you almost had me back. You almost won me back.
The year of no Lexan has not gone well.
How much for the RTR? It is $459. Ooh, look at that. It looks awfully small.
No.
Like
no.
Yeah. What is all around it?
There's a dashboard.
Okay.
Right here. There's some
just all
goofy
kinds of parts scattered around that thing. Canards or
there's some goofy canards there. There is a motor.
Wow.
Right there. There's headlight buckets. There is a multitude of rear bumper parts.
Sure, one of them's on the front.
Yep, one of them's also a front part. Yep. And then, in addition to all of those, there's so big. There's also a bunch of molded wing parts in here.
Yep.
Which I don't want to break, so stand by.
Okay. Broke the ring gear in my Element base G-Speed front axle. Would there be a stronger alternative? Yeah, I would go to
a couple Vanquish axles.
AR-44 based gear sets for sure. The Element gear sets are really weak. Yeah. The pinion size on that thing is so small. Those gear sets are just not a strong gear set. I would just go to an AR-44 based axle or Vanquish axle like the F10. But any of those options are going to be much, much stronger than the Element axles. Look at those details. Wow.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
We'll tail this thing out, baby.
That looks fantastic.
I know. It was not cheap.
How much was that body?
You know, Josh, sometimes it's just better to not talk about that stuff.
Was it under $200?
Yes.
Okay.
Only just.
I was gonna say that's.
So I'm really committed to not screwing it up.
That's good reason why I won't be considering purchasing such a thing.
You should really get into drifting. It's so cheap.
$199.99.
No, it was $192.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Post was free, I'm sure. So, yeah, maybe not.
Don't worry about it.
Another servo. Grabbed a quick Reefs 900 Smart Black.
Good choice.
BL.
Not the bronze
Black
one.
Smart.
Brass one, I mean.
Not the brass one, no. Needed that, so grabbed one of those. And I have one last thing. If you're
I've got one more thing after you too.
This was that Inspire 3D scanner I covered recently.
Oh yeah, I got one of those. Yeah.
This is the Pop 3 now. So this is their.
They changed the name of it?
No, that's just a different one.
Oh.
So it's It's a different one. It's a higher.
All right.
It's better.
Higher
Yeah,
KBs.
4 kb, a little more wheel speed. So I haven't actually. The only thing I've done is opened it and looked at it. I haven't installed anything or anything like that. But I will say that when you go to the slightly higher level of the Pop 3, it comes in a suede bag.
Wow, that is something else.
Pleather, maybe, leatherette, depending on which
Alcantara.
brand you prefer. They're fake
Does-
vegan
does look
leather.
like
Bougie scanner. So yeah, but
the object you are trying to scan is too cheap.
Ben, so how many 3D scanners does this make?
Yeah, exactly. How many 3D scanners does one man need?
5. I have 5 3D scanners now. I made
You're operating in like you're playing 5D chess over there with your.
I made
laser
one video
scanners.
on a 3D scanner that I bought, and they were like, "Hey, would you be interested in
You look like the kind of idiot that we can really leverage.
like?" And turns out I am. So, yeah, I love the 3D scanner and stuff, though. It really is a lot of fun, and it's so powerful.
Yeah, that's
If
great.
you
It is very handy once you get the hang of it. I messaged Josh. I messaged Josh a bunch, and I was like, "This thing sucks.
like, this is dumb.
I hate this. This is stupid. I hate this." And he goes, "No. You're doing it wrong. Do less." And then it worked.
Do that. Yeah.
Worked a whole lot.
So your phones are
I missed
3D
one here.
scanners now. Many of them are. However, in
Yes,
comparison,
not to this
they
level
suck.
of precision.
I've used them, and
Yeah.
they work. They work. Agreed. And you can get models, but detail not exactly there. And photogrammetry, however that thing is basically kind of how these things work too. And you can do that with if you want to take 10,000 photos and try and put it together. But
Yeah.
yeah.
These things do work great once you know how to use them. I missed a couple things here. First things first, JD's RCs. After your video this morning, I'm motivated to go on a half marathon crawl session. Go for it. Do it. Post your results. And Brian Harrison, thank you very much. I missed this one. We going to talk about FMestival.
Oh, the one that happened like several weeks ago and nobody noticed?
Was that an event that happened?
Yeah.
No. I missed that one.
Well,
I mistivaled it.
it also
I don't get
gives
that.
you a little head.
Yeah, you get that with the yeah.
Wait,
Hey, is that me?
no.
That's me. They stole my data. They stole my head.
Your eyes too close together?
Don't make fun of my eyes.
No. This guy's eyes are definitely too close together. I'm trying to,
Oh yeah. Oh dear.
like,
Caesar
yeah.
A2 Brute.
Yeah, they like to keep it in the
yeah.
family.
FMestival. Is that really a thing? Was that like Vetera Fest?
Yeah, I saw photos of the event. I was just like, wait,
Where did that happen?
SoCal, if it's SoCal, if it's the thing that I saw. Maybe there's multiple. Maybe multiple are happening.
Okay.
But
I don't know anything about it. In fact, I have had zero communication with FMS lately. My old connect, Maeve, she's not in charge of that portion of the business anymore, and Ethan won't return my emails.
I think he might have been the one who sent me another email, and he's just like, "Hey, about this." And I was just like, "I'll continue to cover it in scale news, things like that." But personally, these vehicles are not for me.
Please don't send.
Like, do not send. I thank you. No, thank you.
They did a nice job on the Land Cruiser. I will give them that.
They did a nice job
It's
as far as
very
detail.
well done. The chassis, however,
Eh,
same one as under the Michigan, and that one was passable at
yeah,
best.
at best, agreed.
Safety Third RC, thank you very, very much. I now have two X1Cs. One is named Matt. It has two AMS systems on it. I make all my multicolor custom parts with that one. The other is single color only, so it basically can't paint to save its life. Guess what I named that one?
That's amazing.
That is so perfect. Does it only print at like 0.40 layer height?
Get it done
on
now.
the Josh one? Just print fast. That's it. I don't care what it looks like. I just need it.
I need it.
Right
I
now.
need it done now. Stronger, faster now.
Why aren't you done yet?
Yeah.
That's amazing that you've got two of them, though, Safety Third. I'm actually dropping off the P1S to a very deserving person this week.
Oh, isn't that nice of you? Are you?
Well, I thought
will
so.
you be giving them a leather-bound case for? Because
They'll be getting a cardboard bound
if
box.
products don't come in a leather-bound case anymore, I don't want it.
Josh eats his sticker bars with a fork and knife. He probably does.
So there you go.
Guys on the fence here, Fordyce or Phoenix. It all depends on you how. If it's just RTR, the Phoenix comes with the VFD twin transmission.
Yep.
Yes. So you have the ability down the road to shift your overdrive and have a dig, whereas the Fordyce is the it's 10 o'clock. The Fordyce has the more simplified VFD spec transmission, which is
it has the you can add dig later if you like. In general, it is a much stronger transmission. The gears are basically twice as wide, so that is the big benefit of that transmission. If you like to add if you want to be big power, then the VFD is, it's just basically the reason I like the Fordyce so much is it reminds me of my Pro, which is above my head. It just feels planted. I know that I'm not going to hurt it no matter what. And you can just, I really like the style. So I did a build 2019 for Crawl Masters, and I used the J Concepts Bog Hog body. Yes. And I cut it up. It's that old Willys truck style body. It's got the real weird thing on the back. Cut it up and I made bedsides for it and all that. And this one just reminds me of, that style that I liked then. So
this is Josh in the product development stage of the Fordyce.
Oh,
but I want that body. I want it to look like
which
that.
was about the limit of
one.
the design side of these things was all, Brandon pretty much handled all that stuff. I just get to go in there and be I don't like that one. It's chain. What about that?
They all look like Toyotas. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the fight right now. It's like no Brandon. Stop.
But you see this one.
So
It's more like a Toyota. Where did Josh get a little head from? Jesus. FMestival hasn't happened yet. Oh, Paul is working on that. That's right. I forgot about Paul. He works at
I
FMS.
swore that they made a post about it happening and posted photos of people
No,
crawling.
they made it. I saw
they're
the
just having
post
another
about
one.
it, but it hadn't happened yet.
So,
yeah, okay. Paul came up with that idea. I understand. I get it. Saturday, October 7th. Where is it?
I have a guess. I bet it's in SoCal. This was my
All right. Oh, thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate it.
Crawl
Nobody cares
Master.
about trucks from 5 years ago.
You were at that event. We were driving it there. That's the deadbolt that they...
Oh, yeah. See, you know what? I don't remember it because I literally didn't care
Not
about it.
the truck.
at all.
That event, you douche. That's where you cheated to try and win the monthly mayhem.
No, but you're saying that truck was at that event? And you were driving it at that event?
Yes, that was my Crawl Masters rig. It did very well.
Crawl Masters? I wasn't.
You were not at Crawl Masters, I agree.
So there you go.
So
How would I know what that truck looks like? I don't give a care about it. All right.
probably because it used
Thanks,
fabrication to build it.
Wow. Easy. Hey, I built
You were
this
still
Porsche
super gluing stuff
right
together
here.
in those days. Cool. I'm gonna super glue these things with this block so it's square, and I'll sand it.
It's not super glue, idiot.
It's methyl ethyl
MEK in a
methyl
jar.
ketone, and then I have this little soupy jar of methyl ethyl ketone.
That's this jar right here, dummy. Tell Paul where I miss what happened here. Tell Paul to send me an FJ40 to review. Everyone gets an FJ40.
You can.
So it's not Ethan, eh? All right. Good to know. Fun fact. Vanquish was trying to license the RC four-wheel drive Toyota body, but RC four-wheel drive couldn't figure out how to open the email.
RC four-wheel drive is still trying to figure out how to license their RC four-wheel drive Toyota body. They're just like, put the name on it. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. I forgot the final thing for me for mail call, and then we won't talk about mail call anymore, is don't you guys like boats? I started printing a boat. This is the M-Jet Pro Boat. Not Pro Boat. M-Jet Jet Boat. M-Jet Pro Jet Boat.
Yeah.
This is the one K-Pop did, and I'm doing one now. This whole thing right here, 2 parts. Any guesses as to how long it took?
I have a guess.
You can't answer. Not you.
Well, they don't have a
Anybody else?
microphone, so they. Let's. I'm gonna.
It's quite the boat.
It is quite the boat. It's a cool project that guy put. What's he sell the files for?
$30.
$30 for all the files. It's a fully 3D printed
Yep.
pump. The whole.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, super impressive.
You need like 3 things, I think. There's like a shaft. Need a motor, an ESC,
You're out of
receiver, obviously.
4. You're way off.
Paint, glue, I don't know, some other stuff. But this was all printed, no supports. Isn't that amazing? Look
Yeah.
at that.
The reason why it's 2 pieces is because of the total height of that. There's very few normal printers that people have that would support something that tall and be able to do it with no supports. Would be next to impossible at that point.
this part without supports on top would be quite difficult. But yeah, this took about 7.5 hours.
7.5 hours, which is incredible, and it looks really, really good. So,
it's so smooth. So
yeah,
smooth.
I mean, and you picked an interesting color, which
Yeah, it's gonna really, really just blend right in with the water.
It's a
I
great
think.
choice for a boat. It was.
It was either this or exactly the same red color that K-pop did for his, and I was like, "Well, I'm not doing the same
I
color."
couldn't do that.
No, and it's PLA tough, so it'll be slightly tough.
Gunner, my meat is really hotness, and good to see you, friend. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Gunner.
This whole working for money to pay bills is BS. Tonight's code
I agree.
#buy my meat, make me a millionaire. Go to satisfiedjerky.com and purchase a slice of Gunner's meat so that you can contribute to his dream
Buy some meat.
of not having to work all day, every day.
Blue boats are great sellers. Well, they're waterproof, right, Jeremy? Once it's blue, it's instantly waterproof.
That's how that works. I'm pretty sure. Is Dana still in here?
Craig Thompson said 69.5 hours. I see where you're going with that, Craig. Like it.
Did you? I can't remember if you 80 hours last week, Gunner. That is unhealthy.
Oof. There's a $60 version of the boat?
Pinned. Thank you, Dana. SatisfiedJerky.com. Use that
Thank you,
whole
Dana.
code, including the £, the hashtag, whatever you would like to call it.
Hashtag. Gotta use the pound symbol.
Pound.
Take it down to the pound town.
Well, we didn't talk about the Jet Pro Boat, Jet Boat, Jetstream.
Oh, yeah.
Either.
The one that you're like, ooh, I really love boats all of a sudden. And I was like, why don't you just print a boat like the rest of us normies? And you're like, no, I want to buy that expensive boat.
It looks so good.
It does look good.
It looks amazing.
I won't deny you that. But how many times, I'm just putting this out there because I'm in the same boat. Oh, pun not intended, but works for quite well. How many times have you run the other boat that we have both got?
I don't have time to talk to you about these things all the time. I can't tell you what I do.
The answer is
I can't
0.
tell you what I do all the time. You don't know my life.
So defensive. The answer is 0.
It's
okay.
not true.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Bring all. Oh, Ben, that's a decent idea.
Oh. What's the idea?
Talking about bringing boats. We will bring the boats to Southern California, and then we play with. See, all the ideas. You know what?
Whereabouts at Horseman's Park will you be playing with
the
a
horse
boat?
troughs. You didn't know that they're there?
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
Not as much fun as your 3D printed one's gonna be when you get a hole in the side of it. Anyway,
I'm not gonna get a hole in the side of it. I know how to drive.
interesting.
There's already already holes in it. So what do you think about that, genius?
You can't triple stamp
Look at
double
that.
stamp. You can't triple
It's a
stamp
huge
double
hole.
stamp.
Randall at Axial has a boat club here in southern Utah. Who cares about Randall? That guy doesn't have time for us. I don't have time for him.
So,
This is, by the way, we don't have enough time tonight.
we were gonna try and get him on. It's not gonna work out. It's too bad.
Yeah, it's just not gonna work out.
Either way, I can't remember exactly what we were talking about. I had a point that I was trying to get to, and you absolutely derailed me. Oh, actually, I do know.
Good.
Pearling by the Fire. I think Gunnar said that he's not going to be able to make it, which I have, which sucks because also, but kind of doesn't suck for one reason, and not because I wouldn't love to see Gunnar there. I would, but because
Banger racing.
well, I will need to transport my own easy ups down there.
Oh, I
And
see. So really, it's just about you being
No. This is a bonus because
Well, Josh, you've got that really great Gladiator.
Shut your
You
face
can
and let
totally
me
get one easy up in there.
since technically those easy ups won't fit in there lengthwise and be able to get the tailgate up, so they have to kind of go sideways. But the other problem is that if they're in there sideways like that, I can't bring the trike.
You can't bring the trike with.
So
It's such a versatile vehicle.
what I need then is the rack, so I can put.
No, you got to rent a real
I put
truck.
the rack. I need
That's
to
what
get a
you gotta
rack
do.
so I can put it on there, put the easy ups on top, and still put the trike in.
Unbelievable.
I need it. It has become a necessity.
Matt will somehow find a curb to hit with his boat. You've seen the rivers around here, haven't you?
There may be an errant parking stop in the. So yeah,
Yeah, if only Josh owned a real truck with a real bed.
I
It's
need a
true.
rack, and that's
You are an absolute idiot.
so it all makes sense now, and yeah, I think it's gotta happen.
Do you regret any of your choices yet?
Never. For one, that freaking Gladiator has been amazing. Josh, does your Jeep have factory bed rails or accessories? No, it does not. Thank you, Ben. Is the iPad working for you? I'm very interested in that.
With Ben, I can absolutely respect what he did with his, because he actually goes off road with it.
I'm going to put the rack on mine, and they're going to be the exact same now. We're both going to have the racks. It's the same.
Yeah, they're the same truck. You're absolutely
parked in the driveway,
right.
and you won't even be able to tell the difference. Like, I got yours this morning by accident. I can't believe it. Did it again.
I almost drove away until I realized one has a leather dashboard.
Like, oh my God. Like, it just...
Stupid. Yeah. Nick's Hobbies channel has a great idea. Rent a Volvo.
I saw his comment over here as well.
Seats.
Nick's Hobby channel. For one, I'm not old enough to ride yet on the Volvo. I'm still waiting. Moose Chow says, I have a rack if you want to use it. Easy on off or take them with you. Shh.
Shut your mouth. Shut the hell up. He just wants to buy more stuff. Don't. Don't.
Maybe I want to.
Look, as much as you like that Gladiator, you will not have that for as long as you had the JK. There's no way. I know you. I mean, there's no lifetime warranty on the powertrain.
Yeah, I'm.
You're gonna get to a point where you go, I'm done. Get me a brand new Accord.
So Rebel Off-Road half rack. I don't know if it'll fit. I don't know if the trike will fit underneath of the half rack, Ben. I have concerns.
He's got so many problems.
If I didn't have so many three,
and they all stemmed from buying a Gladiator.
They stem from my three-wheeler problem.
It's a real truck. He screams while fighting back tears. Is Josh becoming one of those overlanders?
Yes. Or actually, no.
I don't. 100 Baja Squadrons on the front of it.
Because I don't want the 37s, and I want 20s. I want 20s with 34s, and
oh God, it's gonna look so stupid.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna look so stupid. Ben, surely you're with me on this. This man is an idiot.
I thought about having them powder coated orange. Ben says, I'm going to Proline by the Fire on 20s. See, Ben and I, the 20s club. There you go.
Yeah, but he's driving something else.
No, I don't think so.
I don't understand.
He's putting 20s on his Gladiator too. See?
No, he's not.
That hurt my heart.
Unless he puts 40s on.
Christ, I'm not talking 22s or 24s. See, he has taken the Gladiator with 20s. Thank you. He just did.
20s with 34s. What's next? Bluetooth drive shafts.
Ben happens to be swapping to 20s with 42s, but whatever, same.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's not really
a little different. No, it's the same. The ratios are the same. It's the same ratios. I've got 20. It's right, DK. Matt's got 20s. I do have 20s. Looks damn good on that car, too. Somebody said, if you put bigger tires on the Gladiator, you'll fit more stuff in the bed.
I got a bolt in my tire on the way to work the other day. I had to swing in, but I do need new tires finally. So it's like, okay, I got to get wheels and tires.
I just bought winter tires because that's something that we do here. Yeah.
I don't know what,
but I bought it through this guy. He's got this company called Wheel, just WEEL, and what they do, this is really great. He does all the work for you, and he'll come to your house, swap the tires in the driveway. All done. You don't have to go anywhere or do anything.
Interesting.
Perfect. Great little company.
Look at that.
Not little anymore. I think he got bought by one of our larger companies, like one of the larger retail, like it's called Canadian Tire. I think he's got some sort of job there.
I thought that was the Harbor Freight. Either way.
No. Sort of. Not really, though.
Interesting. I had another question. God.
DK said, does Josh know that he can buy tires without buying new wheels? I'll tell Nicole.
Nope. Does everybody here not understand how this works?
No, we understand. We just think you're stupid.
Nobody.
Stupid. Don't do it.
A rack.
It's going to look so dumb. Tires. You don't need wheels. You could just get tires.
I don't think so.
It's a write-off. You just
write it off. The government pays for it.
I declare bankruptcy. Can't just yell
Yeah,
it.
like Carl just said, tell Matt hush. Exactly. Like, anyway, someone asked earlier about the iPad, and I have been enjoying it quite a lot, and I've been trying to learn some of the things that I got it for the actual, reason that I had learned or had told myself it was for. And I've actually been enjoying that quite a lot as well. The industrial design style sketching and learning how to do that a little bit more. I would like to be able to do that, and I do not have those skills currently. And I still don't have them.
When are you
just aware of them now.
When are you going to get a Saab?
Saab. Leather folio cover. But tried a few of the programs that are commonly used for such a thing, and have landed on the fact that I like the Concepts app the best, and have really been enjoying things. And I could probably... I'll be back.
Oh, here we go. Oh, so in other RC-related news, tomorrow's episode of What's on the Bench originally was supposed to be a live episode, but I'm too busy. So I recorded a video earlier this week where I did a bunch of stuff.
I don't believe it.
Including showing off the jet boat, and Dippy is all done, so you'll see that. And I did some work in styrene, so next episode tomorrow is actually like a DIY episode, and then following up next Thursday will be the live video. I was explaining that I'm out tomorrow night, so I can't do a live What's on the Bench, which it's supposed to be, because it's episode 6. Sposda sounds like someone's got a case of the Sposdas. So I recorded the video, and that'll be out tomorrow, and you can all watch that and enjoy it.
Nice. Well, I like What's on the Bench. I know everyone says that they don't.
Me too.
Everyone says that they hate.
It gets the same reaction that the Scale News gets.
Like, why do you do this show? Like,
so
you should spend time with your wife instead.
Use the internet.
Just go. Just don't.
She doesn't want to anyway. You guys have to understand, our wives don't like us.
So, anyway, I'm looking forward.
It's fine.
So,
you want to sneak? Oh well, show off your toy, and I'll show mine.
Concept app. The thing I like about it's like an infinite scroll style thing, so you can just kind of sketch and move and sketch and move, and you just keep going. There is no single palette, which I actually really like. There's a few things on there that I like for like sketching, which are fixed guide. One thing that these types of artists and designers, like industrial designers, are really good at? Drawing a straight line freehand. You know how hard that is?
Extremely.
But this has this little handy guide where you can just kind of do that and you move it around, sketch straight lines. But so much easier.
I'm not sure if you saw these lines, but pretty.
Yeah. I think you were going for the more organic style look, though, so I'm okay with that.
there is a line right up here. It's very hard to see, but it is very straight.
You know, it is actually. I commend you on your. Try a circle, an ellipse, even. In again, not easy. I got some practice things and kind of went through that. But on the Fordyce video, if some of you saw, if you watched till the end, I came up with these little laser etched cards to kind of show the trail and yada yada yada. Lasered them up, so if you picked up a Fordyce, you could throw in a code and you can have one of those cards. They're silly. I thought they were fun though, and if anybody wanted one, they could have it, and it was free. But I did them in here with an overlay over the image and how I wanted to do it, and then you can actually just export right to PDF from there. So it's all vector graphic already. So for like the trail that was done over top, it was super easy, and because I'm not much of a graphic artist, but having fun little tools
This is
makes
true.
things fun. Plus, I'm going to be on the couch for a handful of days, and I feel like it will also be useful then.
No, you won't. It'll be like a day max.
Well, that's
Don't
good news.
milk it.
That's good news.
Circling back to the circle maker, said Jeremy. It's true.
Man, it's kind of
full circle.
getting worn out, but
Josh is going to complain about scratches on his iPad screen because he used the circle maker on it.
I might need to get a new one. This one's I've just used it so much that things are starting to wear out.
Right. Yeah, it's been used so
Don't
much.
milk it. No pun intended.
No, you're supposed to. Not right
it's
away.
a prescription even.
Not
It
like
says
day
right
of.
on there.
Yeah. Doctor told me I have to do it. A minimum of 20 times. I was like, every day? I don't know, man. That's going to be... I got to work.
Don't sit down too fast tomorrow.
Not
I've
one
heard
day.
That. How long are those plates
Oh,
going
it's
to be
not that
available for
bad.
Fordyce purchase? Until the stack of them that I had done runs out. And when I say did, because
I thought you were doing a special one just for me. Where's mine?
you didn't send me artwork. Oh, you mean
I'm supposed to send you artwork?
Give you one? Yeah, whatever.
I want it to say I ran 19 kilometers with this stupid truck, and all I got was this card.
You know what? I have a card. When I bought the multi-pack of colors for Trucks of Freedom, there was a couple of colors that came in there that I was like, I'm not making cards out of these. And I feel like
I'll be getting one of
very
those.
fleshy colored anodizing. I was like,
Oh yeah, hook me up.
did Matt send you the code for it? Yeah.
Practice on this hot dog, so you don't yank it off.
Is there a tutorial?
I'm supposed to do what? I've never done that before. I don't do that, baby. I don't do that.
Good evening, everyone. A bit late. Josh is going to use the circle maker to do his.
What other tools could we use for this?
I'd rather.
I've got the perfect one here, Josh. You're gonna love this. Finger blade.
It's been a while since we saw that.
Be over in no time. Be over in no time. It's peas to crotch, not crotch to peas.
Just from the top rope. WW. I think I put in the caption in the Scale News. It was like, Friday night may or may not happen. We'll see. half-cooked peas for everybody. So.
Oh man, it's so good. All right, you want to see something cool?
I mean, yeah.
Of course you do.
Look at the shipster, whatever you call this one. It's
Dippy. This one's Dippy.
Hey, Dippy, go fuck yourself.
On the other side,
You're dead to me, Dippy.
I hate that Dippy. Anyway, it's all done. Some nice, cool little features. I did a TPU rear window net.
I like it.
Yeah, got my license plates on there. I put headlights in it, so those work, and rock lights as well from the original UTB 18.
Oh, nice.
And the driver's functioning. It's all done. So now, I got two.
I mean, it's weird now when you show them like that. The UTB 18 looks bigger, but like when you've been showing them, somehow like it's made it look smaller.
It's not that big.
I don't understand
It's
what's
not that
going
much bigger.
on.
It's so weird. It's so strange.
Yep.
But yeah.
That was absolutely a cool project. It was cool to see.
Yeah, it's such a great little kit. Like two amazing kits that take the Sand Scorcher bits or UTB 18 bits and do amazing things with them.
Yes.
Really quite chuffed.
You know, I think that it doesn't make it makes the UTB 18 pretty appealing for that project for sure.
Right? Yeah, I think that I'm not like blowing my own horn here or anything. You'll be doing that later. But it's a great use of it. And I think hopefully they sold a bunch of these kits because this is just amazing.
Think
it's so much
it'll
fun.
make it up Catfish Trail?
No, maybe, probably not. Maybe. Well, no.
Wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, don't recommend. But it looked really great driving in the backyard.
Yeah, next to the dubstep. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh my God, is that
No.
still going? Nope. Excellent. That's good. TK. Last thing Josh will see before going under is the doctor bringing out a 3D scanner. I scan all of these.
You know,
I've got an extensive collection.
have you ever seen Horrible Bosses 2? Jennifer Aniston has a scene. Sounds a little similar to that, but
Oh. All
yeah,
right.
and I mean,
I do appreciate Jennifer Aniston.
Jen, as we call it, but it's
Jenny. Well, when you're as colloquial as I am with her.
But yeah,
Jenny.
that's
Yeah.
I'm just
All
now
right.
starting to get
Well, that
a
was a
little bit
great
more
show.
nervous. It's fine.
Oh, don't worry about it. Look, I had a problem with mine
Stop it. Shut your
because can I tell you? Didn't I already tell you this?
Oh. And
There might be a slight herniation that existed that I didn't know about, and certainly the doctor didn't know about either. So he froze everything up, with chemicals to make everything numb. He's going about his business on the left side, no problem. Goes on the right side, snip, and all of a sudden, just a wave of shooting pain just goes all the way through me. And I almost pass out from the pain. It hurts so bad, so quickly. And he goes, "Oh, did you feel that?" And I was like, "Yes, I did." He goes, "We'll give you another shot." Then I was fine. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. I bet you right now, during our broadcast, 1,000 guys got it done. And only like one of them died. So don't worry about it.
Not happy. So I don't. Anybody who would be happy about it is.
I wasn't
No, I
happy
know, like-
about it, but I'm also not like. It's a thing.
Gerald says, "I won't feel a thing. You're good."
Yeah. Yeah. Don't stress it. It's fine.
I stress
It's
everything.
gonna be fine.
Everything.
You do? You hide it so
Oof.
well.
Big ball of anxiety, just all the time. That was the one that's all I saved yesterday. It's like anything can be a camp. Any room can be a panic room if you just give it a fucking second. Like,
Oh, you'll be happy to know, completely unrelated, but related to RC. I bought more tracks the other day.
what for?
I'm putting them on the Boom Racing BRX02 that I have, the original one, because I'm doing a Land Cruiser build that I saw in a magazine.
Okay.
It was an ambulance in New South Wales, Australia, mate, and it was on tracks.
Well,
And I was like, yes,
okay.
yes, another reason to ruin a vehicle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it might fix that one. So.
There's nothing wrong with the BRX02.
No, it's a
it's
Land Rover.
excellent. Cruiser.
Whatever. Same thing.
You sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Whatever.
British, Japanese, whatever. Same thing.
Same.
Land.
Which Land Cruiser body did you have on that?
It's an MFAB. One of the SLA nylon printed
okay.
ones. Hang on, I'll get it for you. Thanks for indulging
Yes.
me.
I'm less, well, now I'm more mad about...
Less
No,
enthusiastic.
now I'm more mad about the...
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. Is that a new... something you acquired more recently? Because you had the resin one.
This is the resin. Well, like, SLA
Okay.
printed nylon. Uh-oh. Why is that not fitting now?
Because it melted.
Got a little warpy, maybe. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Just
Don't
use
worry about
some
it.
of
It's
your
fine. It's
glue
fine.
in a jar.
Shut your mouth. It does need a bit of a little bit of a narrow or a shortening of the wheelbase, but we'll sort all that out. No worries.
Tell
No
me
worries.
you're old without telling me you're old. Land Rover I saw in a magazine.
It's a cruiser, goddammit. And also, it was less of a magazine and more of a book.
Leave it outside for an afternoon. Warp all gone. Yeah.
I'll put it in the trunk of my car.
That was the funny thing at Axial Fest this year. The 24 scale concourse area and a couple of other areas, they had to like move all the 124 scales out there. Like they're all melting. Because there was a bunch of people who had entered their 124 scales and they were all just these like 3D printed bodies. And they're all just like, roar. Yeah. Starting to look real vanilla sky going on over there. Just
Oh man.
it shouldn't have left.
Rock Beaver RC, thank you very much.
Shouldn't have left it in the trunk. T-Ham. Oh my god.
So good. Rock Beaver RC, thank you very much. Don't worry, Josh. You'll be ripping dank neuters in no time. The latest edition. Is it fall? Because those look like leaves.
Can you do the video on that
edition.
in a book, like a old school fairy tale cartoon style, where the book opens and then the first page is the animated, and then it goes, and then.
Yeah, I can do that. In the latest edition of Australian Tracks Monthly. That's good, Chris. That's funny. Oh, turn an earth roamer into an earth roamer. I wonder if any of because all the internal supports that I did for that, those are all PLA too. So I wonder if the box is all like just they're like.
Here's the trick: you make the supports not supports. You just make the they support things if it doesn't need a lot of support.
If you don't put it in the trunk of your car. What time is it? 10:39. You know what week it is, right?
It's race week. You're all in luck.
Ooh, I have sent new stickers off to the printers.
Hey, excellent news.
Yeah, I only remember that because there's a Formula One related bumper sticker. Couldn't help myself.
You know what?
Some made the cut, most didn't. It'll be good.
Yeah,
I ordered lots this time.
That is a good call on your part. Is there a Buck Dandy for President sticker? Because we need to know.
Maybe a bonus one. I am going to do a standalone, because when the Suga body comes out, I am going to do a standalone sticker sheet with all of the Red Moose logos.
Nice. I like it.
But a Red Moose bumper sticker did make it on there. Red Moose gives you dings.
So clever. I approve. So what is the status of Sugas?
She's not available. That's the status. She's unavailable.
It's complicated.
It's complicated. Her boyfriend isn't cool.
Know, she's in.
What is the status?
She's in Canada right now.
Thomas. Oh, why are you deleting DK's message? DK, don't be deleting Thomas's messages. All right. The status is Thomas has the body.
Yep.
He's started. He assembled the body, and he also he started building supports to the inner structure to allow for the next steps.
That makes sense. Are there updates on this on the forum?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, around the time that Australian Tracks Monthly magazine comes out,
forums.
There's also a web forum where people used to go.
Yeah. So I'll have to. Do I need a login to see these things?
No.
Okay, that's good.
You should be able to just see it. Robbie Bobster, hello, old friend. Hello, all. Just got here, so Vanquish Fordyce looks great. Shame about the name. Does the guy that named it know how to use Google? Why? What's it mean?
It's a famous trail, is the thing.
Yeah, we all know that part.
Yeah.
Hey, it has 69 reviews on all trails.
The Fordyce?
Does it mean anything else?
It's also an unfortunate medical condition.
Is it really? Doesn't say anything about that. I don't know.
Turn off safe search.
Medical.
Depends on what things you're trying to see. If you need a login. Is there age verification?
Oh.
So yeah.
What are those? Do I dare do the image search? Ugh. Yuck.
Agreed. But it's a very popular trail, and that's what you should know. That's the rest of you.
Yes.
Stop.
Red moose gives you fifth leg. That's not a leg. Wyatt, the Suga almost melted. Well, don't put it in the trunk of your car.
He had to move it in the concourse as well. He came out and he got a little soft. It's still kept. It's like, oh, there you go.
Wyatt, you should really talk to your friends at Proline and get them to start making some Lexan ones like I suggested. Oh, we'll look at that. We'll get right on
Thanks, social media message guy that we get.
Dear idiot, don't email us again. Perry G, thank you. Will there be a should have been carbon sticker? No. Can I dial into the BBS? Oh my God. Thomas, live updates from Carbon Fiber Thomas. It is currently slathered in filler. We'll prime it as soon as it cools off. I have to open an intake window when my downdraft is running. There you go.
Where is Thomas out of?
Don't worry about it.
No, I want to go. I want to go there.
None of your business.
Stateside?
He's my guy.
He's in Canada? Stateside.
No, he's in
Team
America.
USA. Okay.
Yeah, he's in
That's
America.
good.
Yeah.
I'm back on board. No.
Yeah.
I'm back in.
That's all it took. American guys making Swedish trucks.
All right. Well.
The Mad Moose axles. I forgot.
Oh my God.
I still have a set of those.
Really?
I still have
Wow.
a set of
What
those.
didn't
Yeah,
those used Viterra ring and pinions, if I remember correctly?
Which is why I have all those Viterra spares over here. Just in case I ever use those axles.
Oof. Viterra parts.
Do I still have those?
No, I thought you traded.
I think I do.
Or did you trade for them?
I had them. No, wait. Dan didn't want them
Smart
on
man.
the Volvo 303 that I sold him. So I kept the axles and I sold those ones, but then I bought a new set.
Yeah.
From
A couple of years ago. During this show.
Yes,
Yeah.
probably.
I remember that now. Man, that's a useful pair of axles.
Craig bought them. Craig, do you still have
Craig Thompson?
them? Not that I need another set. Yeah. I don't need any
Brave
more.
man.
But you'll see. Hey, I comped with those a whole season.
Yeah, we saw how you used to comp.
You traded me the axles for the BRX02 body. That's where they came from. Thank you, Jeremy. I remember now.
Full that
was a good trade.
We have retraced the history. 3.5 years of live stream takeover has now been.
It's so so much history on this show, guys.
See, we just need AI to go back and transcript it all and put it into a searchable database for us, so that we can be like, you remember when Matt said that?
Yeah, that would be great.
When the body melts, just say it's an illusion. Just paint it.
Printed another piece.
What in the world is that?
It's the cover. It's a cover for the
for
boat.
Gotcha. What in the world was
sorry.
that?
Everything's fine. The top of the boat fell off.
Okay. I heard like a computer noise. Beep boop. Beep boop beep.
Did you?
I don't know.
Oh, hope I'm still streaming.
Worked on the side. It started melting already, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah, that's a cover. Look at that.
Yep. Pretty cool, man.
We'll see. We'll see.
can't wait to run this boat.
It did. I was truly impressed with the amount of power that K-pop's had.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got the exact same power
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, the
It's
pump design on it evidently is
motor.
pretty impressive. So
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
it sounds like the gentleman who designed it is a smart individual.
Yeah, he knows what he's
So
doing.
yeah.
Looked like Kramer for a moment.
But well,
Okay, all right. It's 10:48. It's time to lose everybody.
yeah. Sorry for 60% of you, 80% of you. It's race week. You all get to hear.
Members have already gone down a lot.
You get to hear the Dutch national anthem twice this weekend. So
I'm so annoyed already.
Stroll is I heard Stroll is considering retirement to go play golf professionally.
Is he seriously?
I've heard this, so which would be great.
He's going to get a little. There's going to be a cash infusion into that bank account.
Yeah, like
right?
yeah.
Have you considered retiring? Well, Dad, I'm only 24.
I feel like I've got another 10 years in me. Like,
no, you don't, son.
What?
No, you
What
don't.
do you also love?
What other rich guy elitist sport do you think you might want to play? Well, I'm a pretty good scratch golfer. Well, I wouldn't say you're good, son, but you know what? You should do that.
There's potential there. We're going to buy a golf factory, and you can.
Have you heard of Titleist, son?
Yeah. Listen, Varunka, you are now the CEO of. You're in charge of the Pro V1s for everybody. So.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's interesting. I had not heard that news. That could be good. That could be really good.
So that might give Aston Martin some sort of fighting chance. But then, who goes to Aston? Carlos? Because he's rumored to Audi. But wouldn't Aston be a much nicer?
That would be much nicer. But can you really have two amazing Spanish drivers on the same team?
How much longer do you think Alonso has?
2 more years.
Sure. I think
2 more years.
I think
give him 2 more years. But in the meantime, what's Latifi doing? Too busy getting his MBA.
He's in the Paris School of Business at this point.
Yeah.
Albon could be an option. Albon's a hot ticket, I agree, but Carlos is leaving.
Put him in a good
Carlos
car.
is going somewhere that's not Ferrari. Mm-hmm. So
absolutely, Leclerc is locked in for too long,
and Carlos he's got to go. So where is that going to be? Alex, yeah. I feel like Aston is ready to just be like, hey, no, let's get.
We need a top driver.
Carlos
could driver in that car.
So,
yep,
let's get Carlos in there, and
they do have. Robbie Bobster said they do have good. They could have good sponsor money.
Yeah, they do. So,
I mean, it doesn't hurt that Alonso owns Kamoa.
Well, I mean. Never hurts, of course.
Yeah.
But
never hurts to be sponsored by the company that you own.
So Audi won't be a new team. Audi is taking over for Sauber. And yeah, that is the current rumor is that he'll go to Sauber. But I think that if the Aston Martin position came open, that would be the place to go.
Yeah, I agree. That company is going nowhere but up. This is David Ferris. You were asking. This is Left Field Brewery, ice cold beer.
Oh, so
get you ice cold beer.
There's a meetup this weekend at one of the local breweries here, and I'm disappointed that I can't go because it's a mechanical keyboard meetup. And I'm like, oh, I would like to go to that.
We've just gone from Formula One talk to mechanical keyboard talk.
This is mechanical keyboard meetup. Yeah. Like, I'm jealous of that one. I loved the color combo you used in the RCPC.
Oh yeah, for
the real retro with the orange. Yeah. So I feel like I'm watching a Charlie Brown special. The teacher is talking. Wah 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 wah. Josh killing the entire audience with just a few words.
Does anybody want to go to the large format film camera meetup? Everyone's got to stand still for like 48 seconds.
I've been trying to get my husband to throw his mechanical keyboard away. Nicole definitely.
I love a good clackety clack.
I particularly like a loud clack, and I
don't go mega loud. I like the browns. And what have I got on this one?
I think I've got
pop a key here.
I'm pretty sure I've got reds. Oh, I had reds.
These are browns. Reds are a little loud for me. I've also got blues that I like. That's all I can tell you right now because I don't
have a red.
Do they meet up and press each other's buttons? They do.
You have to ask before you touch their keyboard. Can I?
Oh, absolutely. You can't just
you can't just punch another man's keys.
Just... Remember, it's finger to key, not key to finger. Terrible.
Tell me you're old without telling me you're old. Mechanical keyboard meetup. I feel like this is a hip crowd.
That's a young kid game.
That's a hip crowd.
It's a young kid game.
We're talking weighted basses.
Only the young kids like.
We're talking.
Oh, we got to lube those springs. All right. I actually, the EVGA keyboard was pretty clackety clack. So I did quite like that one.
I went to the EVGA on my editing PC, and it is substantially quieter than my last one. And Nicole's like, "That's so much better." I'm like,
I've got the one that I'm using the most right now is my Logitech G900 or something. The G950, I think.
G613, wireless but mechanical.
No. Yeah,
it's not bad. For in here,
mine's not wireless. Only. This it's my editing one. It has to be quieter, but it's still mechanical, and I still very much like it.
One's my loudest one.
You're just smashing away on this key. I'm an editor.
Make the keyboard have speakers that amplify the clack. A powered key. It's just a boost knob. We've got more interaction from keyboard talk than F1 talk.
It's true. Now we know what to do.
I'm really sad.
After your recent Insta post, I'd say Dippy is the one pressing your buttons. No, Dippy can go to hell. You don't mess with the memory of my brother Shippy.
Either way, I'm very excited that it is a race weekend, since I will be completely incapacitated and unable to walk for several days.
Oh my God. Dear work, I may not come back ever from my vasectomy.
That's pretty much dubstep, amplified mechanical keyboards. It's when the thought really happens. That while you're listening to, you're writing an email. Ah.
Yep, keyboard mayhem. Exactly, Hector. Next monthly mayhem challenge: fastest keyboard.
Uh,
All right, that's enough.
Yes, I'm done as well.
We're finished. Great job on this truck. I very much enjoy that. Thank you for putting that up.
As well.
It's a good one.
Thank you all for joining.
And,
I do have a couple of thank yous.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
TRD Adventures,
Oh, yes.
Perry G, William Lakes Scale Off-Road, Hobby Room, Captain
How's
no Insano shows.
TRD Adventures? How's
They're
the
back
house?
in it. Everything's going well. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Gunner, my meat is really hot. Listen, go get your Satisfied Jerky. SatisfiedJerky.com/
SatisfiedJerky.com/
buy my meat, make me a millionaire.
Buy my hashtag buy my meat.
And yes, thank you to all.
Thank you to the RC Underdog, Thomas Bialzik, Hobby Room, Kevin Nugent, Hobby Room. Did I miss that one? Holy shoot, I did. Sorry. So if you had to spend my money, would it be a Phoenix, an Ultra, or the Ford Ice Baby? Unless your blue Phoenix is for sale. Do I have a blue Phoenix? Oh, yeah, I do. I would go, out of those three, Fordyce. I think I would go at this point, because it's simpler. Perry G, thank you. Brian Harrison, Safety Third RC, Rock Beaver, and Perry G. Cheers, guys. Much appreciated.
Much appreciated, everybody. We will see you maybe Friday. Depends if...
You won't see me Friday. Although maybe. Who knows?
I was going to see if I can...
If you're out of commission...
If I can get this wheeled into the hospital room, I'll get it on. Just the cables.
Just remember, if you've got any undiagnosed... herniations anywhere, let them know. Thanks, everybody. Watch for What's on the Bench tomorrow.
Not live.
Love you.
Goodbye.
Love you. Bye.